Oh my goodness, got a sounds like a helicopter overhead. But I want to look at the Justice Department. What's going to be coming for the Justice Department? Are they going to get their act together? Now I think, again, when the Democrats take over things, because this will be the last time in a long time that Republicans are voted into power. So will there be pushback from the Justice Department? Is there going to be pushback from the Justice Department? Let's look at this. And hopefully this is a more positive reading than the one I just had to do. But I'm not going to candy coat it. What's coming out is coming out. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's it. We need to prepare. We need to understand what's going on and go forward. Now we are going to make it through this. Don't go into depression. Don't go into these things. This is going to pass. Okay? But let's look and see. What can you tell me about the Justice Department? It's about the messages coming out. We'll have to see. Now, again, the Pentacles can be about money, but it can also be about the daily life. Okay? Daily life happenings. There's a fight, a struggle with messages when it comes to the Justice Department. They're struggling with this, and the fight is for truth coming forward. Okay, they want to fight. There may be so the reading's going to be about messages, the struggle and fight for truth. Okay, so let's see what we have. The energy coming into it is Trumpenstein. It all circles around Trump, okay? And where this is moving forward to, are they controlling these wild horses? Okay, the struggle is where this is moving, and the Tower moment, okay? So Trump, the energy coming into it, the movement is a Tower moment, okay? Trump charging forward to a Tower moment. This could be read two different ways. The movement for truth, charging forward for truth, is a Tower moment. Now, is this a Tower moment for Trumpenstein, or is it a Tower moment for the people? Let's look and see. I've got a feeling it's going to be, the struggle going forward and the messages about Trump and the things that are coming out and what he's doing. I think it's going to be for Trump. So yes, right now they're trying to navigate. They want to get to a better place. They've got all these things coming up that they're dealing with. Now we know that there are endless, every move he makes, every vow he breaks, they were watching him, okay? Oh, I get that song in my head now. Every move he makes. They're going to be watching him, okay? So everything he's doing that's illegal, he thinks, I get in power and I can just do an executive order. Well, you can't do that when it's against the law, okay? You can't do that. And all of these things are going to have pushback. So that's what it's saying. They have to navigate these waters. Yeah, when it comes to the things like Musk and the things they're struggling with that going forward with these billionaires and the, all the things that he's trying to do. Okay, and there's a message about truth coming out, okay, when it comes to the Republicans and trying to move this stuff forward in the billionaires and the drama, okay? So let's see. The challenge is the action, the fighting, the action. Action's going forward. The wheel is turning, though, when it comes to the wealthy and the things that they're trying to do, the struggle they're having with all of this. Again, comes down to the wealthy, those in power, like Musk, etc. The fullness of this. So let's see, potential outcome when it comes to the new path they're trying to forge. Okay, message about Trump navigating this to a better place, charging forward the action, fighting action about the new things he's trying to bring in. Okay, hand in hand, the struggle, the center of it, charging forward. When it comes to those of wealth, the wheel is turning and there will be a coming together, okay? And standing, okay? So Justice Department is going to stand in the gap and defending, okay? So charging forward the tower moment with messages. When it comes to those wealth and power, they are going to be standing guard, okay? So it looks like there is going to be pushback from the Justice Department, the judges that we have now. Biden put a lot of judges in before he left. So messages about the new things they're trying to bring in, standing in the gap, charging forward with as much truth as they can. When it comes to this move, at the center of it, we have the billionaires, okay, charging forward, but the wheel is turning on that. This attempting to be an oligarchy, and Trump, his alignment with the wealthy. So the action, charging forward with that, the fight is the tower moment, bringing that down. Okay, they're struggling with this thing of the wealth and power. Trump is in a tower moment when it comes to the messages being put out, both the truth, more messages of truth and things will be coming out, and they will be continuing to fight to get to a better place. The courts will. When it comes to the wheel is turning, again, getting to a better place, standing in the gap, standing in defense mode, messages coming out about the path that they're trying to put into place, and many actions. The wheel is turning when it comes to the wealthy, okay? So it looks like the courts for the most part are going to be defending democracy. Trump is not going to have a lot of wins in the court is what it looks like. Everything he's trying to do that's illegal is going to be stymied. But let's look and see what's under the surface. It's about people, it's about standing in the power. This is also could be the prosecutors, etc. This is my card, for Kamala. So that type of energy. When it comes to restrictions, mental restrictions, there will be new action. There will be more investigations. When it comes to the hidden things, so let's see what the hidden things are that are going to be revealed. What is it being hidden? Against the families, okay? About the families, hidden things for the families, okay? And we have, of course, the prosecutors, etc., are looking at his dark deeds. Here we have the card of Kamala, prosecutors, and then we have the devil card. Okay, so they are fully looking at him and looking at the restrictions he's trying to bring into democracy. Okay. New actions rapidly coming, so it looks like courts are going to take action pretty quick on these things. The investigations into what There are messages being put out, what people are being fed. And when it comes to hidden things for families, there will be new actions taking place. Okay. Okay, they are going to temper. There are those, whether it is prosecutors, etc., standing in the power to temper the dark deeds of Trumpenstein. Okay. Restrictions about, when it comes to restrictions about democracy from the White House. New actions rapidly coming of judgments. Investigations when it comes to what we're being fed. It's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy, okay? But this is the one that continues to battle through and taking the lid off of things and seeing movement forward when it comes to, now I think this is having to do with DEI, families, etc. All of that stuff is together. Rapidly, Peregrine Falcon, the fight for truth, choices being made, the path going forward, and agreement when it comes to internal truth, when it comes to leadership or dictatorship. We want true leadership, but we see him trying to become a dictator, so coming out in the world about this type of thing. Looking at the harvest of what all this is bringing when it comes to this dark government. There's an agreement about that and being worked on with internal truth. New cup is coming for the dictator and thief. Okay. Again, when it comes to what they're trying to miserly control, okay, withholding from people, and again, lining their own coffers, the concern that people have with the harvest and what's being given out by this destructive government, and bringing justice. We're working on bringing justice. And again, looking for something better when it comes to Trumpenstein and the theft coming to an end because of truth coming out. Okay, I keep getting that. There is something coming up that is going to take him out of power. Okay, there is something coming up. Again, I keep getting that. When it comes to the theft, he is going to be out of power sooner than later. Okay, but he's going to be as destructive as he can for as long as he can. But the courts are going to continue to stymie him. They're going to continue to stand up to his dark agenda. Okay, there will continue to be pushback of case after case after case. And, while he wants to put fear mode into people, don't go into fear mode, because at every turn that he tries to do that's illegal, there will be pushback. There will be continued pushback. Okay, and the courts are not going to allow him to take over the country and turn it into a dictatorship. Okay, so on that note, I'll leave that here. Much more positive than the first one, because the first one says he is, brain dead, and he is just like a bull in a china shop. He's like when I was in India, I saw this calf that had rabies, and I mean, his eyes were like this and just running. I mean, it's like that. He's like a calf that's got rabies and just is mad, insane, and charging. So, this bull in the china shop with rabies that's salivating and going after everything that he can, He is not going to win in the end. He absolutely is not. His power is going to be quite short-lived, although every day seems like a year, but it's in the truth, it's going to be short-lived. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.